Hello, it's Tim again from Mother Motorsports up in northern New Hampshire. Just figured I'd give a little bit of an update on the old Skyline build. It's almost there. I've said that a bunch of times. We've had some setbacks and we've had some challenges, but figured we'd give a little walk around and see how she's going. So we'll just kind of give like I said, a bit of a walk around. Windshield not glued in. We're just doing some brackets to hold it down. Basically got everything all set up in the interior. Dry sump's all done. Finally got power steering figured out. The Tesla system is working good. We decided to go with the dashboard because there was too much glare with the white interior, and we didn't flock it. We ended up just going with the satin black for now, but we'll see how that all ends up going. Give a quick here. We'll give her some power here. So get everything fired up. Don't have the compressor on right now, but you can see the air gauge on the dash there. And Patrick's cool setup there with the old Haltech piece, giving us the shift speed, and it's still a shift light as well. Had to relocate the brake reservoir and clutch reservoir when we put the dash in, but everything else seems to be going pretty good. Finally figured out the e-brake setup. There's my rear view camera and the V-Box camera as well. We'll continue on around the car here. Down here we have, this is basically the rally pins on the side of the car welded in, but this is just a pipe that I welded up to make it easier to lift the car up with the lift. Finally trying to get the alignment set up on the car. We're getting there. And of course, the kind of cool side exhaust that we have going that's really rich and likes to spit black stuff all over the place. But back windows all in and good. Trunk's all set up. Got the no key, but we got our latches here. And of course, our radium set up. We have our Raceworks breather that's breathing for the dry sump, as well as all the other transmission, transfer case, and rear diff. So got our MCS remote reservoirs for our shocks, and those are fully adjustable as well in there. So now to the back, we cut out the license plate and the rear backup lights and try to vent a little bit of the air that can build up inside the bumper. We got our camera there, and of course our radium fuel cell. So continuing on around the car. On this side, you can see the pneumatic system that we have for our pneumatic shifting for the sequential 6-speed. Our Bosch Motorsports piece is mounted down and underneath for the braking. Bunch of CAN stuff and auxiliary wiring. And this is our live view modem that will actually take the in-car camera and as well as some of the CAN data and transmit it live over the web if we wanted to. So pretty much there's the Bosch Motorsports circuit breakers, our anti-gravity battery, as well as our Stinger solid state relay setup, fuses. So our Chrysler power steering pump with a reservoir, a Tesla setup. So, but like I said, this is the cool setup that Patrick did for me for the older Haltech dash that I had when we replaced it with the upgraded one. So, and here's the other camera. So we can have two different camera views with that setup. So, as well as our e-brake fire system with our lifeline set up in the back there. Pretty much all set. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I tried to kind of seam it in there, but we're running a anti-fog type windshield, I guess, film on the inside that I got from Demon Tweaks. So we'll see how that works out. Go underneath the hood here, although you guys have probably already seen all this. But not much has changed under here. Pretty much all the same. We did add a fuel pressure or an oil pressure gauge up here for the oil filter. We're still trying to do a little bit of work and figure out the best way, maybe to get a little bit more of a cold air intake there and seal it off to the headlight. But everything else seems to be going good. The jet hot coatings have held up very well, even after all the dyno pulls. No issues there. We're still working on the wiring for the windshield wipers so that we can have that. But of course, this is the HKS V-Cam 2.8 stroker dry sump system with the Ross dry sump and all Hypertune radiator setup with individual coolant lines going to the intake as well as the Hypertune intercooler as well. So, but a little bit of a bunch of heat stuff in there to make sure that we don't melt the hood. So that's pretty much it for the upper part of the car, and I'll make another video for the bottom of the car. Thanks.